It's another week and it's another midweek message. Today I'm standing outside here and it is beautiful. If you didn't know, spring is here. I know it's May, but boy, has it been cold in April and rainy and crazy. And I'm just telling you, it is so good to be in the sun. We got 2 more spots left in this Genesis time of looking at creation as we're getting ready to come into spring here in Pennsylvania and all these outdoor activities that may start up. And I want to read to you this section of chapter 1, and it's about making humans. God said, "Let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness, so they may rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, over the livestock and all the wild animals, and over all creatures that move along the ground." So God created mankind in his own image. In his image. In the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them. God blessed them and said to them, "Be fruitful and increase in number. Fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky and over every living creature that moves on the ground." I'm going to pause right there because I think it is important for us to hear that when God made us in his image, he made us to create. He is the creator, and we are able to create. I think that's huge. The fact that we're given a mind to think about things and then our hands can put it out into action. I think it's very important for us to understand that God's image as a creator and to have a relationship, that we have this flowing through us. Also note that we have relationship with animals, to the land. We have a relationship to the birds, all these different creatures on the earth. And think about yourself. Pets are amazing. The way we're able to engage with animals. I mean, it's amazing to me. It's phenomenal to me. Like when a deer comes up and wants to eat from me. And I've fed some animals and these different creatures and the relationships that we can have as humans. It's mind-blowing. The fact that the land is here for us to enjoy, for us to eat. And we'll learn about that next week. We're going to talk about eating next week as our final spot. But I want you to really think about this for a moment. I want you to grasp for a moment that there are all these humans across the planet. And if we actually woke up in the morning and had a realization that we were created in the image of our creator, and if we were able to look at all of this and say that these humans are like me, and yet we're individuals, but we're still alike, and that we're built for relationship, and if we can also look at this and say that every creature, animal, plant is in our care. See, if we're over it all and the creator cares for us, then we should be creating a care system for creation. Do you care about the earth around you? Now, I'm not talking about global warming. I'm not talking about I'm not going to get into all that. I'm not going to get on those platforms. What I want to get at is, do you actually care about the earth? When you go out and walk out, do you think about your personal impact and how you care and love and are a part of the earth? Because God made us in his image and he created all this and gave it to us as a gift. Our existence gets to be here with the sky. We talked about the atmosphere. We talked about trees. You can see some there. The birds are chirping. What I'm trying to get across to you is I need you to understand that your role on this planet is not about you. We can try to make it about us. You can try all you want to make your existence to be about you, but the fact is, it's about us. You were made for relationships. This earth was made for relationships. One human cannot handle the whole planet and take care of it. But all of us working together, beautiful things can happen. A friend of mine, Gwen, she's big into butterflies and she hatches butterflies and so forth. And it is amazing talking to her sometimes about the intricacies of just butterflies. But she's constantly putting more butterflies into the world. and creating that habitat. I know people that save animals all the time and create things for them. And the bluebirds, another guy, Harold, he's huge in the bluebirds that I know. This guy is like all about birds. And he's good at it, from what I hear, from what I've seen. And see, I think it's important for us to understand that as humans, as we care about this planet, we can start finding ourselves having more purpose and meaning. I said to some preschoolers today that if you get outside and ride a bike, you're going to feel better because of the way God made you. God built us to be outside. He built us to be amongst nature. He built us to be amongst the plants and the animals. It's part of his image. I mean, think about it. If we're made in God's image and God made the whole planet and this ecosystem and he was walking the earth with us before the fall, he probably enjoyed it too. And that's what I'm trying to get across. You are not for you. You're for us. I'm for you. You're for me. And when we come like this, stuff happens. When humans get together, beautiful things happen. When our creativity gets together, our imagination gets together, it's going to be awesome. Now, I'm going to warn you. Here's the warning. Every time you get creative, every time your creative process bumps into somebody else's creative process, there will be conflict. Not saying that conflict's bad, but you will always have conflict as you will create. Matter of fact, God had conflict with humans just because of free will. And as humans start to get creative, conflict started. All I'm trying to tell you is, as you engage with humans, expect conflict, but conflict can be resolved. And that's the key to it all. When humans get together and they have the same mindset that we're there for each other, conflict gets resolved when we work together. Bottom line, end of story. Here's the big idea I want you to take home. You are made for everybody. We are humans that are made to be in relationships with everyone, with the earth, and God made us that way. And you have a creative mind. You have an imagination that can be used to solve problems here on this earth, to manage this earth, to manage relationships, and to make people's lives better. So stop handing it off. Stop passing the buck. Own your space that God's given you because he made you amazing. Have a great rest of your week. I hope you have a blessed weekend. And hey, don't forget to catch us on Sunday. We're going to be studying more about Mark. Have a great weekend.